Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos18205, numbers after the name. Talk a little COD 2016, man. Been seeing a lot, been hearing a lot of these rumors, man. I want to give these guys my take on it, man. And for the most part, it's kind of status quo. If you know me, you might as well know what my takes is. This ain't no revolutionary thing we trying to do over here. It's just really good oceanary, you know. If we ever add the word with oceanary, which should be like a prefix to everything, or like a suffix to everything. Nah, I mean, English my second language. Give me a pass over here. Type Tuesday, these games come down to the limit, to the wall, to the wire. In this case, we're on Fringe over here using the Shiva. Okay, I like this. I haven't used the Shiva in a minute on Fringe, and did a little bit in this video, so I'm excited to see what comes up with the Annihilator, which is something I'm a kind of, whatever. So, this whole COD 2016, man, in terms of the setting, whether it's in space, what's in the past, what's in the future, I'm not overly concerned about this. To me, Call of Duty is about its gameplay. I think the setting is secondary to that. It's cool to get the hype train rolling, and it's cool to get those first trailers and, see like a new character or see like returning characters like Mason or whatnot, but it's not, in the Modern Warfare 3 is made like Salt McTavish, Ghost and stuff like that. It's cool in terms of that, but for as good as I think the Call of Duty game stories have been, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, it's an action movie. At the end of the day, it's an action movie. There's maybe some sites of social commentary, very sparsely passed between it. But if you take it for what it is, it's just a good action movie, and I like good action movies. I watched Cobra the other day with Stallone. Thing was amazing. Was it a good movie? Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I mean, I ain't gonna try to analyze shot by shot, but man, I enjoyed myself some Cobra, yo. Shout outs to Stallone, man. It's actually, I forget, there's an early Stallone we haven't seen yet that I want to watch. I can't remember the name. I gotta jot it down over there. A real early Stallone movie. Before Cobra, I forget. I can't remember right now the name of it, but I didn't even know he was in it. And I was like, oh snap, word. Can't wait to check that out. So the setting to me isn't the most important thing. To me, the gameplay is the most important kind of thing. And where are we gonna land? I assume we're gonna land somewhere close to, if not exact, to where Black Ops 3's mechanics are. I think this is a pretty happy medium. Personally, myself, I would prefer to just stay grounded. I could do without the jumping and even the sliding and stuff like that. I've gotten used to it. I like it for what it is, but I feel a lot more comfortable in ground battles, and I just feel there's just less options and less stuff going on. One of the things I was talking about with Husani that makes this game so different, we talk about getting nukes, right? And whether it was hard to get nukes in Black Ops 3 than in maybe Modern Warfare games or in Black Ops 2, or I guess it wasn't a nuke in 1, but big kill streaks in 1. And I kind of told him, I was like, I think it is drastically more difficult now than it ever was. My Black Ops 3 nuke was a huge accomplishment for me because I honestly wasn't sure if I was ever going to get one because of all the different variants in this game. Think about this, man. When back in the Modern Warfare 2 days, Modern Warfare 2 is a pretty flawed game. I understand where people think it's the best game ever made in existence. I'm not 100% sure with that. I think with some tweaks, it's the best game made in existence. Maybe take off all those death streaks. I think they were death streaks, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one with death streaks. Maybe Modern Warfare 3. I know Modern Warfare 3 had it for sure. But I don't remember 2. The shotties, the dual shotties, the infinite like spamming tube thing, like all that stuff. Like just whoa. Very, very flawed to me in a lot of aspects. There to say it's the best multiplayer experience. I'm always more of a Treyarch guy too as well. And when I hear stuff, this is one of my favorite things. It's but there was never like any lag or whatnot. I was like, well, I mean, there was some lag, but there just isn't as much because the time to kill was so short that you didn't really have like much of an opportunity for the lag when you die like a second into the damn game, which isn't exactly my forte on it. So that's kind of my perception on that regard. Anyway, one of the things I always enjoyed about those games was that everything was grounded. So to me, it was easy to get 25 in a row, 30 in a row in that game, or in a game like Black Ops 1, because there was like six perks that we could all use. There was 6 setups we could all use. There was 12 guns we could use, and there was a certain arrangement of flashbangs and nades that you could use. And that was it. Now, when you go and look at it now, it's insane. It's different specialists. I told him, I was like, you could be streaking all you want, right? You could be having the game of your life. And then you could plan out and see some dude and be like, all right, man, I'm going to pop him. I'm going to get him. And you run towards him or something, and dude just whips out a Ripper and kills you. And that's it. Or you look at a guy and you're like, all right, I'm going to be able to shoot him right here with the Shiva, but that guy's got a scythe and he just nails you. There's so many factors that got to get involved. There's always a bit of luck when you go on big streaks like that. But I feel like now there's even more streaks. And I feel if we keep adding more ish to Call of Duty, if we keep adding more stuff, like it's just going to even become more difficult. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. I like to put I don't want everyone to necessarily be on the same playfield because I don't want to limit people's. I want people, like the pick 10 to me is great. I want people to have the freedom to pick whatever they want to use within certain parameters, though, I feel like. I don't think necessarily, you know, we should have like 50 slots or something we could all pick from. That's not something I'm that interested in. I want to kind of be able to have a level enough playing field where I know what your options are, you know what my options are. Let's do this. Let's get ourselves a tight Tuesday gameplay. You know what I'm saying? So I always want to stay grounded. I realize that the future of the series is not grounded. I do expect us at one point to go back to grounded. There will be a day when the new Call of Duty doesn't sell as good as they want, and they will go and retort to an older thing. That will happen. And it's kind of interesting. You hear these rumors now of possibly a remaster or repackaging of the original COD 4 Modern Warfare with this new game. And I think that's almost Activision protecting itself, you know, saying, hey, we're going to launch this new game, right? Let's say they call it Infinite Warfare. I mean, they're not going to call it Ghost 2. But let's say they call it Infinite Warfare. Like, we're going to launch this new game, new IP, you know, even though it's still Call of Duty, but whatever. It's new IP in terms of it's not a Black Ops or it's not an Advanced Warfare 2. We don't fully know what we're getting over here. But we're going to protect ourselves with the game that, quote-unquote, everyone likes. Now, let's have some harsh realities here. Modern Warfare isn't that great of a game. Let me stop before you go crazy. It was at the time. It was a very good game. But like everything in life, it doesn't age well. Go and play it and let me know what you think about it. It definitely feels sluggish. It feels slow. There was like ridiculous perks. Juggernaut, for example, even stopping power, I think was that game. That kind of stuff you just can't. I don't know if you could really have that in a game anymore. You could, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that does to you. But I feel that that's just the bounce isn't quite there or correct there with that. And then, you know, the kill streaks are just 3.57s, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But I don't know if you bring that to a modern Call of Duty audience, if that's something they'd be interested in. I think a lot of people kind of forget that, and a lot of people speak of COD 4, Modern Warfare, as something that they really don't know. You know, I played Modern Warfare when it came out. I personally, I can't even speak all that frankly about it because I didn't even have an Xbox at the time. Now, I was in college. We played that ish all the time. At my boy's place, Junior. We'd come over there and just play duty like for hours if we needed to or if we wanted to, which happened often. Crack a couple beers and, you know, knock ourselves out. But I didn't have the level of detail, level of attention I do, for example, with a Black Ops 3 right now. I feel very comfortable talking about it because I've put in, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, whatever amount of days I've put into this damn game already. Whereas I don't have that kind of lineage in Modern Warfare. I prestiged once. That's kind of like how far I got over there. But even then, it wasn't. It was good. It was a huge step in the right direction. A huge step for an online game. I'm not taking anything, negative about what the game was. It's just it's not. I don't think it's something you could put out right now. Now, if it's a remaster, and if they're going to balance a couple things and alter a couple things, and hell, I don't know how far they go. You know, do you still leave it, the perk system how it was, you know, and you even have pro perks or whatever, or do you reset it to a pick 10 thing? I'd be very curious. Do we bring heroes? Do we bring DLC? I fully expect it to be. I mean, think about this. The rumor I heard, or that I saw the poster, was that there was 10 multiplayer maps. I think the game launched with 20, or I think by the end of it, it had 20. I don't remember. But it had a good amount of maps. You best believe those rest of the maps coming out in DLC, B. They're going to be. And imagine if they put like supply drops or something in it. Oh my goodness gracious. The world's going to end. So it's that part I'm a little bit more skeptical with. I stuck that dude with the name. I'm like, yo, get away from me. Get it away now. I'm curious to see what it is. I would prefer. I would prefer this rather than if we're going to go, and you know, it's a cool pre-order bonus if they do it, but I wouldn't be opposed to a Modern Warfare collection, period. As literally as COD 26, that's it. You know, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put out this Modern Warfare collection. We're not even gonna put out a new duty. I wouldn't be opposed to that because then I could buy that, play that if I want to, keep playing Black Ops 3. I'm probably gonna keep playing Black Ops. So I'm gonna be 100 with these guys. I highly doubt that this new next Call of Duty is gonna be one that I'm gonna be fully embracing and saying to myself, yes, this is what I wanted. It'll be good. I'll play it. I'll definitely enjoy it. There'll be videos on the channel. But similar to how I did with Ghosts or whatnot, I still would go back and play Black Ops 2. Even with Advanced Warfare, I'd still go back and play Black Ops 2. So I'm gonna stay on Black Ops 3 for a minute. I I expect that, but, you know, never know. Maybe we'll go and play Advanced War or Infinite Warfare if it's that's what it ends up being called. Then, you know, we'll forget about Black Ops 3 even existed. And it's a possibility. I just don't fully expect it over there. And as a person who's never been that high on Infinity War as much as Treyarch, I'm a little bit lukewarm over that. Got myself a little... Oh, somebody ringing at the doorbell, man. I might have to go answer that real quick, yo. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when I need your love. I hope it's in the package over here, man, because I'm over here singing, and I should be answering this phone call and this doorbell. It probably is a package, man. I might have to go pick up. Maybe I got that Uncharted game early, son. Actually, I think when this video comes out, is when Uncharted comes out? Maybe I haven't written down the count over here. No, this comes out a week before Uncharted. Hey, maybe we got that special delivery early, dog. I appreciate that. I'll tell you what, I did not rob it, though. It wasn't me. I did not shoot the sheriff. I didn't shoot the deputy. I didn't shoot nobody. Your boy Marcos, man. Deuces. It's like Tuesday, man. God, I love this dang game.